Hi, my name is Dr. Carrie Mugridge. I am the Executive Director of Learning Services here in Santa Fe Trail School District. And people ask me all the time, what is your job? So today I thought I'd kind of run through some of the pieces of my job so that you can have a better understanding of what I do. One of my favorite pieces of my job is classroom observations. This is where I get to spend time in classrooms seeing all the amazing things that teachers do. Part of that observation is also instructional coaching. And this is a time where teachers and I can sit down and really problem solve together and really talk about how to move students in their academics. Another piece of my job is curriculum. I spend a lot of time helping teachers pick out resources, look at resources, analyze resources. When it's time for a new curriculum adoption, we get together and we spend a lot of time digging into the curriculum options and finding what really works best for our students here in Santa Fe Trail. During this time, we pick a curriculum and then we have to go through all of the work of adopting that curriculum and getting it all sent out to classrooms. It's a big job. Another piece of my job is professional development. I go about this by classroom observations, of course, but also teacher surveys. What do they want? What do they need? And then also we have this new curriculum, right? But we need to get trained in it. So we spend some time training in the new curriculum during professional development. Another piece of my job is mentoring. All first and second year teachers need to have a mentor in their district. We have worked together to come up with the highly qualified mentorship program, which gives our mentors some more training in how to be more effective to help these first and second year teachers to have all the tools that they need to be successful. Another piece of my job is assessment. This is a big piece of my everyday life. During assessment, we have to make sure that all of our students are registered into the assessment that they need, that they have all of the tools that they have to have, that our teachers are trained in the assessments, and the list goes on and on and on. There's also digging into all of the data that this assessment provides, really looking at what does the data show us about our students and their learning, because that's my number one goal, always the students and moving their learning. Another piece of my job is the title funding. This is a federal program that provides extra funding to schools to aid and assist students in giving them extra resources that they need. And we use this to help with any holes that students have in their learning. So that's a lot of paperwork and reporting and also getting all the resources there for them. Another piece of my job is CTE and IPS. CTE is our career and technical education at the high school, and Kayla Chiddix has been amazing in helping me with that. She's really spearheaded that. And then also our IPS, which is the individual plans of study. This is a requirement by the state, and this is where each student has an individual plan of where they are going in their learning. So that's been a really fun piece of my job as well. All of this leads to my number one goal, and my number one goal is always student achievement. I want students to move the needle. I want students to learn and to grow and to be successful here at Santa Fe Trail. Thanks for your time today. All in my day, on the trail, Dr. Carrie Mugridge.
Hello, my name is Chelsea Switts, and I am the Learning and Development Specialist for Santa Fe Trail School District. This is my first year in this position. However, I am no stranger to education. Prior to this year, I taught geometry at Santa Fe Trail High School for 4 years, and this is my 10th year overall in education. You may ask, what is in the day and weeks of a learning and development specialist? And that is exactly why I'm talking to you today. In my position, I support teachers and administrators in all of our district buildings. Preschool at Scranton Attendance Center, Overbrook Attendance Center, which serves K through 3rd grade, Carbondale Attendance Center Junior High, which serves 4 through 8, and the Santa Fe Trail High School serves 9 through 12. When working at SAC, my time is spent working on developing the mentoring process for first and second year teachers. I research instructional coaching methods and how to create a smooth but effective coaching process for our school district. Lastly, I make Math IXL training videos to send out to staff weekly to help grow their knowledge of the program and how to utilize it in their classroom. Math IXL is an online tool that teachers can use to supplement their current curriculum. It also serves as an intervention tool because it can adapt to meet students' needs at their current level of math understanding. At Overbrook Attendance Center, I assist the building administrator with walkthroughs, gather and input data for SIT meetings, and help with student discipline. I also help teachers with Math IXL and how to utilize that resource in their classroom. While I'm at Carbondale Attendance Center, I focus on assisting Tier 2 interventions, which are interventions that are done with content area teachers for students that score slightly below average. These interventions are done for both math and reading. I've helped teachers learn the process of intervention, screener, diagnostic, and progress monitoring. I input data for some teachers and help make sure the process is going smoothly. Also, I work with newer teachers to help with classroom management and student engagement. At the high school, I focus on helping the teachers with curriculum and teaching. I spend the majority of my time learning what supports teachers need and how I can deploy the proper supports to them. I also spend time working on IXL and how it can be used at the high school level. Lastly, I work with organizing data from FastBridge and interim assessments so that teachers can use the data during collaboration. Another piece of my job involves professional development days. PD days provide time for teachers to receive training on new skills or curriculum to implement in their classrooms. It is also a great time for teachers to collaborate. These days allow for teachers to further develop their expertise. For me, I spend a lot of my PD days learning the new curriculums so that I can support teachers. My days are busy and my weeks are full. I get great pleasure knowing that my work helps support our teachers. My biggest why is that I value teachers and I value the work they do on a daily basis. Thanks for learning what is in the day and a week of the Learning and Development Specialist. I am Chelsea Switts.